can talk about that. Let's go into the pistol round where Lekro, starting off with the USB, is unable to find an initial kill. Maden, though, will take down one Lekro still. Fighting the pistol of Lekro never disappoints.
Oh my goodness, they actually get so much accomplished over towards ramp, but still
from the Heaven player. MSL forces him back, but there's still 45 seconds and plenty of time. AIZY, however, doesn't care. He's pushed in, finds the first, and fades away for the second. Beautiful shot to come through.
Lekro's on low HP. Works out wonderfully for the late round rotations. Lekro, D down by Styko. So when Orgs drop, MSL rotating in with the scout does land the tag. So let's keep that rifle out of enemy hands for now, but they are losing numbers here on GODSENT. They're actually fighting back pretty heavily. And Farlig's gone unchecked. MSL found the kill on Styko and he thought that was it. But there was still one more player there for GODSENT.
And with that scout, they're turning around. AIZY will cut down Farlig at the very least, bringing it back to a 2v2, but expense has been a little bit too high for comfort. GODSENT will probably not be able to take the round away, and indeed, nor do.
First gun round here for GODSENT. Back from Styko is close, and Gade offers up his head. The gap in the doors.
It's two, and it'll be so difficult. Zehn maybe thinking of leading the charge, but with Krystal right around the corner, he's revealed himself. MSL repositions, he's not good for the second, and Maden trades away. Forwards help them move across. Farlig will start to move through. It's all going to come down to Lekro over here in this spot, but Zen's cut off AIZY, and Lekro, his task has become insurmountable perhaps, but he's come through with one reposition, spots out the second, and peeks out wide. Beautiful third kill as well on top, leaving it in a 1 versus 2, and Styko, the man who was dinked to start off the round, will now have to back off with 8 seconds left on the clock. He can't do anything over here, and all he has in his repertoire is the ability to save, and even that might be denied as Lekro catch one to wide swing onto cajunb. Gade's backing off towards his fake fence, actually. cajunb peeks out. He's only good for one. Gade will be the one to pick up the pieces, but he is the pieces as he's been brought down. A 2 versus 2 will ensue. Guns aren't recoverable except by Zehn as he creeps forward, picks up the M4 as well, but he doesn't have much HP. Both Zehn and Maden are going to have to come through with some spectacular individual play, and Maden's not up for the task, leaving just Zehn in a 1-on-2. Position is good. Bomb spotted for him as well. And as MSL creeps through, he's not checking the angle, and a sloppy spray will still net him the kill. Lekro comes around the corner, fakes out the bomb defuse. He's clutched it out once before, and now will be no different. Beautiful stuff as he even creeps over to grab the kit and guarantees the defuse. GODSENT, an excellent round, though.
Yeah, Lekro is...
A lot of this will come down to what AIZY can do. He's waiting in the back of garage, forced to dodge out of flashbang. Styko's good for 1 kill. MSL's a goal, if I'm not wrong, over to lobby. AIZY, though, has dropped the bomb and peeks out for more. He knows they're coming over, but it's Farlig to trade and be traded himself. Gade is the winner of that barter exchange, bringing it back to a 3v3 with knowledge of the bomb. And it's in a spot where the Thieves will now have to move back to get it. Zehn reveals his position as he drops down from the generator, but meanwhile cajunb on just an XM will have Gade save the day, and Zehn will fall. cajunb to find $900 is, I mean, not to discredit Devil Walk, man's 1-8, but automatically means he knows more about CS than I do, and as does Gade. Farlig to fall, Gade to try and run back to cover on top of the hut, but underneath is where the trouble lies. Maden to take him down while Krystal finds AIZY on outside. Michael, this could be the round for GODSENT, but as I say that, MSL pushes through to keep it competitive, and Lekro is competing. Beautifully done. Drops down and finds a second, back down to a 2v1.
And it's Zehn in the clutch. MSL and Lekro, similar HP, about 100 between them. Really up against 2 men, but very weak, and Lekro not anticipating the advanced position from Zehn. The isolated duel goes his way. MSL will have a bit of a read, but there's so many options available for Zehn here in the post plant. MSL has to clear every nook and cranny. A smoke, a Molotov deployed. He's going to try and bait Zehn out. The smoke is giving coverage, but Zehn lines it up towards the end. He pulls off the 1v2. Decided stack instead, so there's nobody that can stop them.
Instant bomb plant is there as well. North, I mean, this is the point where you just try and go for exits. And I mean, just to pick up on the point you were talking about right now, Michael, about, you know, cajunb and Gade being paired together. I mean, who wouldn't want to be paired up with cajunb? Man's found the fountain of youth. He's almost 31 years old, and if you told me he's 25, I believe you. Not just to say about that about his CS play as well. Gade will at least find one kill in the meanwhile. And unfortunately for him, he is caught off by the MAC-10 as he moves forward to try and recover the gun, leaving just Lekro, who, at this point, are you just trying to save your KDA, Lekro? Because that's not going to work that way, at least. Zehn will end up taking him down, and that'll be the second on.
Seems to be in the right place at the start of the rounds, but a missed shot does allow Krystal to cross.
Lekro drops down the smoke as he waits for them to perhaps come through, but it's easy to find the first. And with Krystal going down, they know GODSENT's plan, because this is tried and tested from GODSENT. It's exactly what they like to do, and Gade is expecting it. At this stage, he's caught off 2 brilliant kills. Then will fall, and so will Maden, as Farlig in the mean.
Nothing. He could go down after time here if he's not too careful. MSL hunting with the AWP, but Lekro pulls the trigger early. So
Lekro, well, he's got an AK, and he's about to have some heads revealed. The question is who lops off who, and Krystal's oh no, AIZY being down means Lekro has got to do so much, and he's up for the task. Comes out with 2 beautiful frags, repositions, and gets some damage, but it's not enough as Farlig has turned things around with 2 kills off his own. Bomb will be planted with 20 seconds to go, but the AWP is coming in, distracting them long enough for cajunb to actually find the kill. cajunb now, with the AK picked up, will have his teammate fall. He's sticking the bomb defuse, but he decides against it. Krystal will have to win the 1v1, where he's been tagged up heavily. This time around, cajunb's just going for it. And
oh
Krystal
my god,
is
a 10-second defuse.
He's read it incorrectly, and cajunb will be able to pull this off. Beautifully done in the 1v1. Even backs off and picks up the AWP while he's at.
It seems to be the focus. Krystal now with backup towards lower. Ooh, the nade lands right at his feet, so down to 53, but Styko's found one emerging from door. It is traded.
And now that all this information's been given away with Styko going down, Lekro is once again going to be the main man of action as he has been so many times over. Finds Krystal, takes him down, repositions for more, but it's MSL who's taken his opportunity, but he falls soon after as well. Maden with the second kill will guarantee a bomb plant, and we are once again in a 2-on-2 situation. Farlig with a flashbang, but that's all the utility they'll have as AIZY will peek out. Maden can't catch him off. AIZY even shuts the door after him, leaving Farlig to face off versus cajunb. And Farlig, he's going to be undetected. They're not expecting this whatsoever. Farlig comes in, but cajunb turns around, and somehow Trigger Discipline ends up being the win for cajunb. Yet again, this lower bomb side just sees cajunb coming in again and again, just winning things out for his team.
Oh no. He plays it patient, thinks he could line up a secondary frag as well. That would have
win. It's not like North had great money. Absolutely not. Now though, AIZY spraying inside the smoke, gets 2 kills as well. The last one's just a stroke of luck, and he's more than happy to have some.
Zehn jumps into his arms. They boost towards Secret. This is a desperate play, but the wall barrel shown through the side of the wall, and Gade an easy double lined up. Thing out of the hat, but this hat seems pretty empty.
Yep. No, North has been fantastic about
a lot of noise being made. Styko, what a shot to start it off. AIZY gone down early, tries to go for a silent fall, but Styko's gone. Gade, another 2 kills. He's started off the game really well, especially in his past few rounds, but they're still finding impact here on these GODSENT pistols.
Beauty can be interrupted by a beast, and that beast might just be these deagles. Unfortunately, there's also another 4-legged man over here, and that is Lekro, who's come through with the performance of a lifetime, coming with some fantastic kills as MSL covers his back to keep his KD alive.
Out, they've tried going for some of their more traditional setups on this T side, but they're just getting battered and bruised in the process. AIZY starts off the round on Zehn. Will try a play right out of Styko's playbook. 1 kill, but Lekro another over at ramp. That's the AWP of Farlig down.
And AIZY's death is a big one, because now they have to move in back towards hell. They have to give up the 2-man setup they had around ramp, and it might still be too little too late as Krystal's moved up. Maden in the meanwhile taking down cajunb means Krystal's got a lot more room to work around. Is he going to expect the railings flare, or is it even going to matter? Lekro to fall, MSL to be solo versus 3, and with only 15 HP and their economy being as poor as it is imperative that MSL actually saves over here. 10 rounds on the board for North is already fantastic though, but They'd like to go for that.
Work a pick, you know, find an opportunity. You can do it yourself. You don't need any help. Now they're throwing a few more supportive elements
through from him, and he's generally a player who can really work this squeaky and lobby area very effectively. But AIZY has once again come out on top. Krystal to fall, giving away a lot of information, and Styko to fall low as Lekro will trade him out. If you discount the fact that it's an amazingly annoying off-angle. See, great spot to be. Just gets the trade there as well. Keeps him alive, but Zen, what a shot. Cajun will fall, leaving it to a 2v2. Zen doesn't even care about potential mini play coming through. He knows AIZY can't make his way over in time, and when the smoke is there, AIZY through the smoke will catch off Zen, leaving just Maden alive in a 1v2.
Knows where both are, but he's caught between two. Oh, the sandwich. And AIZY spams him through the smoke. That's 2 kills through the smoke for AIZY to pull it off for North. Another 2vx that North narrowly get the advantage on, but they have been so good about trading. Something work here. Krystal once again outside. I think just a slight whiff might have been spotted of Krystal, but he tries to creep past into the AWP of MS.
There's a flashbang there. He's so indecisive whether he should go in or not. He's so afraid, and AIZY catches him jumping and will find the kill because on top of this hut. Does he realize Maden's right below him? Because Maden sure as hell does. And as he peeks out, Maden will fall. Cajun to deliver death, and 12th round will be North's headway towards what could be a 2-0 start to this series. Zen, though, he wants to stop that, and he's done so beautifully. Drops the bomb as well as Gade will fall to his crisp aim, and Zen creeps in into the smoke, realizes that AIZY is still in the back lines, but initially fire is being taken by Farlig, although he has returned it. 4 versus 3. With Krystal still having his grenade alive, means that GODSENT have a fantastic chance in this round, especially if Styko can just hit a few shots over here.
Well, the shots will be missed. Maden down the vent. They have that man advantage. They have the dualies on Krystal as well. They might go out guns a-blazing. Maden leads the way. MSL trying to get this flank accomplished. They won't clear him. They will have no idea that this is a possibility. The first one lined up. The second, they didn't turn. They didn't realize it fast enough. And MSL and AIZY have pulled this one back. They have it in now an awkward spot here for Maden. Finally tracking down AIZY. He was the low HP. MSL playing around, and North once again pull it off in a clutch situation.
And that's so beautifully done as well from MSL, because he doesn't go for crept into the hut. Makes it a little bit more awkward if you're AIZY, but Gade's the one who's going to go crazy. Finds the shoulder, but not the shot. It's Farlig and zehn are coming out big. AIZY, meanwhile, flashing himself through. No HP, no chance, and Gade left in a 1 versus 4. It's been great this game, but great might not cut it when Maden is on the other side, breaking your perfect streak. Chunky onto Gade. But more than anything else, I'm concerned about Farlig's positioning as he does expose himself to the deagle, but comes out on top and continues to do so. Yes, they're eco frags, but they're pretty eco frags, and that's why we still get excited for them anyway. 5 versus 2 GODSENT so far, very clean round for them, and they will start to build up a bit of a CT side economy. Let's not forget that despite the fact that North did find themselves up 12-3, they did not actually have money at any point. AIZY's flash is going to go through. Zehn waiting for the timing spot to come his way. Will peek out, but he can't get the kills. Gade and MSL come out on top, but Maden is here to save the day. Finds 2, and the 3rd is available, but not accessible. Lekro takes out Maden, bringing it to a 3v2 with the bomb being down. AK picked up by Cajun as well. And despite no armor, he's still good for damage. Styko down to just 15 HP. Lekro in a very doable position, but he's locked out of the lower bomb side. He's been forced away, and he'll have to back off. Make sure that Farlig goes down, or at least there's a chance of it.
Some of that stress.
Well, I think Cajun gets that. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry. My bad, Michael. But it said that there's no one there, and we'll back off while Styko's still on ramp, dissuading any aggression, but cajunb is doing the same. Zehn will come through, go down. Cajun flicks for the second as well, and Maden will follow.
A bomb site. Farlig still honed in on lobby. Here's the flash. He hears the steps. He's turned away. So 1 kill. Oh, they didn't quite clear him. They didn't quite swing for the trade. MSL does eventually track him down. So it's just Styko. A 1-on-4. We saw the 1-on-5 attempted earlier, and it looked pretty poor. I think Styko's really attempting this one, though Lekro giving up his life.
Wait and see, because that might still come to actually materialize itself. Styko will not really have Chance, but he's missed the shot, and now he's backing off so quickly. Back to the vents. Flashbang is there. Lekro, however, will give him a second opportunity, which Farlig will not waste.
Now it's the A-bomb site under pressure. The smoke and the flash at the far end does actually force Maden off, and AIZY has gone huge. A couple of swift entries that go untraded, but there was a player unspotted in mini that does significant damage. But Zen, it's
Like to have seen them go for the risk personally, but I get why they don't.
yeah, trying to pull off North, force us into that territory early in this best of 3, and cajunb in the hot seat. Farlig dropping into his.
The lurker is all the way back to T-spawn. Zehn, though, on the backstab, is being watched, and AIZY is the watchman. Finds him and takes him down. 5 versus 3 now, and GODSENT is being spoiled and thwarted on every single situation, on every single position, on every single 2v2 and clutch. And well, cajunb does go down, but at least he finds damage initially.
What is Styko doing? He's just sitting in a corner with his knife out. GODSENT, I mean, a rotation by Krystal as well with his knife out. AIZY, that's an easy frag. Maden's on the lower side. He sees the smoke, but no players. And North have taken A. Is Styko timed out? I mean, that has to be the case. He's not usually one to sit about, simply wait for the time to pass. But I think we might have to just forget about Nuke. Whether he's timed out or not, this looks like a dire circumstance for GODSENT. North in the post plant, Maden to try and clutch it back, and it's just not going to happen. Yeah, I don't know. Some rounds maybe they shouldn't have on upgraded pistols. I mean, they had the statistic to back it.
Big mouth, blubber mouth, that's what I'm called. Big mouth, blubber mouth. But
They did surprise us versus Saw, and maybe they can do it again as Gade shows a beautiful smoke, and Styko's coming in with some beautiful kills. Finds himself 1 and almost a second, but MSL's been given opportunity to reface and go down a little while later, while the A site is the destination for the rest of the North Star, as cajunb will scout out the first player and continue to duel with them, takes down Zehn, while more players want to come in from behind. Farlig will fall, cajunb still fighting away on the front lines, up against Styko. Can Styko find the kill?
Oh, it's being teased a little bit, catching glimpses of cajunb, but not quite being able to line up the headshot. cajunb, 3 kills in the pistol. It looked good
throughout this tournament, or at least anti-force by after pistol in round, but Maden might be giving them another one. Comes in with a beautiful kill onto MSL himself.
Late boost as well. Maden head swatted out of the sky by Gade. AIZY will look for more responses. The player up close, it's Krystal. Deeg in hand at a closer angle than he predicts, and AIZY gets caught completely unaware. Didn't clear the angle. That rifle still cannot be recovered. These weapons that have been dropped by GODSENT, irretrievable. While they'll have the man advantage, they're moving forward, and Krystal's found another. All the meanwhile, cajunb.
He's been spotted out as they're fighting away. cajunb on the side, though, is going to be everything. cajunb swings out, gets 2 immediately, and it's back down to a 2 versus 2. Styko and his grenade are going to be imperative because there's 20 seconds left on the clock, and they're going to have to stick the bomb soon enough. Styko ready with the nade. Does he spring out? No, he doesn't. He falls instead. He's not got the patience, and Zehn now has to make a play, which he's simply not signed up for.
That is so ridiculous. Krystal,
what is this?
Deeg instead.
1v1s, lots of 2v2s, lots of close rounds, but not so far. Even though it's only been 2 rounds, has come out on top, even if that might be temporarily. Krystal does end up falling, and GODSENT, the rest of them do have upgraded pistols, so damage likely, round less so.
All that slow approach. Farlig trying it with the 5-7, but cajunb has been good on these rounds. Maden isolated behind the smoke. Does have reinforcements coming rather swiftly, but he doesn't hold on to his life for very much longer. Seems like it'll be a fairly bog standard set of affairs. Zehn trying to bring things a little.
Problem still is North is on the terrorist side, so as much as you want to keep their economy down, the effect of it is significantly less important. Styko gets a nice little 1 dig in there, but I mean, we saw a few of those in Nuke as well, and North are up to 3 rounds already. Now, So maybe there's some counter in mind while Maden has crept through to try and find them.
Oh, the nade
Beautiful
as well.
nade. And the second will find the kill, as well as leave AIZY with only a leg to stand on.
Oh my days, they're finding so much damage in the default. And Maden does finish off the job on AIZY. Does take significant damage himself, but gonna be happy with that exchange. The nade as well, following up on MSL. The utility damage for GODSENT in this round has been phenomenal. And I don't know that they'll anticipate Styko's position, but cajunb still comes out on top on the fight. He had his head covered off by the steps. Farlig trying to close the gap, and there it is. cajunb and Gade hit the deck. MSL, 26 HP as a result of all the earlier tags. This is looking like it's going to be GODSENT's first round. Zehn taken down and finished off by MSL. But Farlig once... Well, the man that you hope has preparation lined up will have a few frags coming his way, potentially, but Lekro tracks him down. Maden does equalize things. The bomb's been dropped out in the open.
Ooh.
And North not really having the firepower to back up any of the presence towards A ramp.
There's gonna be some good util damage coming out as well. You know, start bumping up those statistics, making sure that the Eagles don't have a chance to get more than that one they already have. AIZY, however, catches off Maden through a steel wall. Somehow, cajumb's able to do the same. As Farlig will go down, Zen's hail the trade, left in a 1-on-2 on the side itself, while his teammate rotates around from the back of scaffolding with Styko, looking to get lucky and rich at the same time with the MP9. But he's only able to find...
They seem to thrive in these sort of spots, but the run boost, and Styko caught completely off guard. That
a hairline trigger to pull rotations over from GODSENT, and North are more than happy to take that hairline and cut it a little bit further back. Farlig will fall, and as Zehn will fall down into B, he's finding one for himself. They don't even have a flashback to help him out unless Krystal wants to use a single one early on. There's a smoke which is protecting Maden, but it's providing a little bit of useless protection, I'd say, while Lekro almost finds Krystal. Peeks in as well, takes him down, leaving just Zehn in a 1v3. Molotov is in place, and Zehn might just have to back off. Michael, this is... everything's just going wrong.
Yeah.
Everything is going wrong for GODSENT.
Oh, and Zehn, he gets offered up ahead, but MSL.
Why would you go for damage on the T side if you're planning on buying an AWP in the next round? That makes no sense. AIZY, however, beautiful peeks come in. 3 entries. He's just on a heater. Gets himself all the kills in the world, while Zen's able to...
The actual firepower behind these setups hasn't really changed. MSL over the smoke. That's such a small bit of information to see and take the kill on Krystal.
MSL's just... really starting to get excited about this, and why wouldn't he be? AIZY and Lekro have just found Maden as well while the smoke is dissipating, and they keep on going. Lekro's got the second. Styko left alone in a 1 versus 5. GODSENT went into this with an economic deficit, but you can't even blame the economy for this round. That was just straight domination from MSL. Not a single... this is chalked down to North just knowing the map better. Is that Lekro and company did actually know that in that particular spot, if you're waiting for the smoke to dissipate, you get the advantage first, peeking upwards. So they found Maden while the smoke was still going, and Maden couldn't see them at all. MSL, though, doesn't even find Styko in the super box. So with this, although the CTs have recovered a singular AK, that single AK is not really likely to mingle unless someone's turned away, and cajunb is the victim of that very fact. Lekro, however, to take away. Maybe this is the opportunity. He does get flashed up as well. Lekro's leading the charge in, but he's found Maden. Krystal ended up flashing his own teammate.
Oh, Farlig still fancies the peak. He has his teammate baiting at sandbags as well, just waiting for the opportunity. He does get Molotov out, but... oh, no, actually, no, that's towards B. Farlig peeking down. Gade gone. AIZY there to trade. He was on low HP, so they have a 2-on-4. Then trying to lock things down as the rotation comes from Styko, but it might just be a little too late. The spam, it goes through the smoke. They know where Zehn is, but MSL gets caught unaware.
Wait, it's so good, but Styko, he's also been tagged up and through the smoke. Lekro finds...
well, sure, it's just the half commitment here from GODSENT, but there's a giant gap that MSL exploits. He almost finishes off the job on AIZY as he looked for the secondary kill, but they get it accomplished in the end.
And all fairness, I mean, MSL's kept AIZY's career alive for this long. He gets to shoot him in the back a few times.
Oh.
no. Have these players who are continually able to find their way onto a roster where you're wondering, yeah, what's going on over there? But really, that's with a capital B and a few more B's in there. Krystal, though, is buzzing down to death as Farlig will trade him away and look for more. But Lekro is ducked out of sight lines and comes out for two, potentially. However, potential's not realized. Maden left on 20 HP while Zen will start to move through M4 at the ready, waiting for them to peek in. Gade will fall. Zen picks up the AWP as well. The Molotov will spread towards him and cajunb finds him and cuts him down. Maden as well will fall, leaving just Styko. Styko will have to wait for the plant to come through. cajunb peeks in. cajunb's alone. cajunb has been brought down. Styko, what a round from him. He takes a few more risks than I would argue Farlig does, and that does tend to be the case when you're secondary upping while cajunb finds Zen. Finishes off a job he started earlier on. Flashbang will not be needed. MSL just finds Maden and the second as well. Beautiful stuff. And Krystal left solo on the bomb site. Doesn't really have much he can do here. Bombs being planted. Krystal feels the bullets whizzing by him. He's tagged up inside the smoke. Will fall as well. Lekro.
4-2. Easy every single round.
Yeah. That is a pipe dream for the CTs, at least. That is for sure. Krystal, meanwhile, Nade at the ready. Doesn't really catch much damage, but AIZY's caught him and another Zen to follow him into the grave. And with this, it's only the M4s, and I'm not sure if they can really do much.
Maden getting tagged by the Molotov as well. That could be information gathered here for North as to where another A-site player is. But Maden still finds a kill. He's still alive and kick.
They desire to do so, but Styko's the one you've got to keep an eye out on. And I love to see where he's headed off to, because Maden found the first kill, brings it back to a 2v3. Styko's starting to creep up the ramp, and as the bomb is planted, Maden even finds some more damage, but damage is returned, and Styko's left alone. Finds the first, can he go for more? He's been good for a 1v2 so far, but he's revealed his position, and while he reloads,
not in this instance. They've had too many advantages. They've been far too clinical on this T side. And MSL smoke faded. It's up a different position, but they're spamming it. They have that presence of mind, and AIZY tracks him down. They are losing players.
Been on the hot seat so many times over, but it's his turn to see if he can burn North. Unfortunately, a lion has roared, and Styko has gone into the afterlife. 2 M4s are all they have. No kit, no utility, no chance, but Zen is looking to tempt fate in a 1v5. Peeks up for more, but Lekro will send him away. North on great grenade comes through, and a follow-up as well, dealing so much down to GODSENT, who are now forced forward, but Zen's caught them off in the retreat. He's found one. Lekro with a nade of his own will chuck it out, gets a kill of his own as well, and that's 2 for him as a nade will chime in and ring the door.
Even further down, faking the plant is Krystal. Is there somebody backing him up? It's Styko to hold the cross Gade. This one out, Styko knows that there's still a player committed to plant spot Krystal. Oh, Gade tracks him down. Styko gave up the angle. Miscommunication perhaps, because Krystal's left dead to right. Styko has to pull off the clutch. Gade down, and Lekro's on low HP, so this is very, very winnable here for Styko. That headshot angle could work in his favor as well, but it's a double-edged sword. Lekro has to push forward, has the kit available. First tap is there, and Styko the quick adjustment. Another clutch play off of, and very susceptible to taking these as well. MSL hits the deck early, and Gade trying to evade capture. Maden tracks him down. And it's the SMGs just farming up cash here for GODSENT. This could be a tale of halves where the money becomes no real object for the T side, especially with them farming up so much cash on those SMGs. And the clean.
All about GODSENT coming through and getting some more money into those SMGs. They've got 3 Mac 10s to those troubles, and well, Farlig will be coming in with a few more kills. Nade as well picks up 1, but at the end of it all, it is still North trying to get some nice shots in. cajunb does deliver with 1 and 2 mid-air. They're just swinging right into him. He's being given $600 for free. Now in a 2v3, of course, he's likely to go down sooner rather than later, but maybe there's still a chance as he peeks out, but he can't find it. More significant damage onto Styko as well, while AIZY waits for them to push in. AIZY's found the first. A man jumps through a smoke into death, and that's Krystal to fall. AIZY jumps up only to be revealed and traded by cajunb for a move soon enough, though, and there's no more Molotovs available. They will start to move in. They will bring him down, but at the very least, the bomb plant is guaranteed by the terrorist side. North will find their 13th round.
Such a strong setup for North that looks a little bit dodgy. There's actually a bit of space that GODSENT can work off of here.
Well, space was there, but it's also there in their bodies as EP to come through. Styko initially, of course, did go down to a similar angle on the other side, but...
And, well, they're just getting stalled out by utility. Flashes, Molotovs, there in spades here for North. Engage finds another. Zen gonna hit the deck very quickly afterwards, and North...
You've only got to go through a door to go back. It's very sad flight. cajunb, though, comes in from behind Krystal, who found some space, and brings him down. He's still not done yet, though, as he moves past the Molotov flying right by him to get the information that there is no one in mid, and A site needs to be defended. North over towards the A bomb site and still got themselves MSL and company. Gade will be the first one to start leading the charge, but a flashbang will dissuade him as he re-peeks out afterwards and finds the first kill, and the second will be Farlig. There's too much to bite off. Well, Farlig's demise leaves Maden alone in a 1 versus 4. Remember, there's no money on GODSENT, so he has to go for this. He has to win this. And it just isn't possible. 50
in this series, it falls out of GODSENT's hands, and this may just be a done deal. May just be a secured game. Similar scoreline to what Nuke would be. First kill in from AIZY. And it's again this slow approach towards A.
Styko. Scout does at least find one nice kill. MSL to fall. Utility still there from the CT side, though, as they're almost all rotated in. Even Lekro's on the flank with the AK-47, as he will start to come through. 1:10 left on the clock, and bomb not planted means Lekro could be very useful, but AIZY's at least been brought down. In the meanwhile, as Maden tries to go for more, cajunb will stay alive and keep fighting, while Lekro comes in from behind, only to die. It's a nade to keep chunking down cajunb. But with 50 seconds, he's brought it back to a 1v1, and it's all in his favor. cajunb still fighting. cajunb will get himself the